Oh my goddess. Sorry. I thought I was like so ahead of myself and got everything good. And okay, now that you guys are a little far away from me. So let me just, there we go. That better? All right. Just gonna wait until everybody gets on. I wonder if that radio is a little too loud. All right. Hi, how are you? I'm just gonna, can you hear the radio in the background, Gina? Hi, Tina. I'm trying to remember the name of this stone. Oh my goddess. I'm trying to remember. It is so hot, you guys. I was gonna work in the house. Oh, that's what I need to get. I don't have my my notepad. So hold on a second. Let me grab my notepad to write you guys down. I'm going to put a fan on me because dang, it's hot out here. There we go. Okay. Oh, now the wind comes. Now the wind comes. Okay. Message for the yes. Obviously, we shall do that, but you're going to have to do. I'm going to say this, and I've said it a million times. Please ask at the end, because I've got too many things I'm doing right now. You know, I'm going to ask you. You're not going to not get chosen because I know that you're there. But ask me at the end, please. Okay. My fan is going. Hi, Breezer. Hello from Australia, Soul Tribe. Off to work, listening while driving. We'll pop back on after work. Have a magic day. That's from Breezer. Good morning, goddess. Ingrid. Okay. I have this here because I haven't eaten anything. Last night we went to the Polish Ambassador, which is a DJ at Humankind Center. And we danced our freaking feet off. And he was amazing. Amazing. It was magical. If you catch my post on Instagram, you can hear it. But it was so much fun because he mixed old school. I like old school, you know. He mixed old school in with all the kind of music he was playing. It was so much fun. But I didn't go to sleep till like 2:30 or 3. And I let myself keep going back to sleep. And I didn't wake up till super late, so I didn't eat anything. Just finished cleaning cat boxes. Henry the Hig is behind us. I'm letting this burn crazy like that because I took these to the river and the ends got a little water soaked, so it kind of wore off the incense. Okay. Should we start with the items to choose from? Items to choose from. It's all going to be crystals today. Oh, there's my fan right on. Oh, that feels amazing. I'm just going to put it right so it blows up my skirt. This is called Lodolite. I'll bring it to Facebook first. You can still see it, actually. YouTube. There we go. So if I get really close, there's like little mountains. Okay, I'll go in for you guys. I'm in love with this piece. It broke. It was always a half piece, but it broke in the end. But when I I go into the forest and there's trees and mountains. Can you see? See the waterways and the trees and the mountains? Lodolite, it's called the garden stone. It's incredible. So it's a meditation stone. Hi, Lori. First item to choose from. Chords of gratitude. Hello. Happy Sunday, everyone in Soul Family. So this is the first item to choose from. It's called Lodolite, which is the garden stone. And it's a meditation stone. If you look very closely, you can see trees and valleys. And you're supposed to, well, that's what I see. I see mountains and trees. And so there's that. The next one is blue kyanite. And I love this piece of blue kyanite. I mean, look at it. It's everywhere in here. It's a magical stone. Kyanite is the shaman stone. Every shaman should have one. Whenever I see this one, I think of the grasshopper. That's what I see every single time. And I've been seeing grasshopper a lot. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of sudden movement forward. Things that have been slow are starting to, and there's more than one, right? So this one's coming up the back, and this one's coming up this side. So there's one opportunity after another. And look at the quartz crystal in the front. Butterfly just flew by. Transformation, full transformation. So I'm saying things are starting to move. Finally, after a very long time. There's quartz everywhere. There's clear quartz, which is an amplifying stone, and it amplifies the kyanite. And there's quartz here as well. So there's that. I believe that this is Lepidolite. That's what it is. I couldn't remember. So the purple that you see is Lepidolite, and it's got like it's mica, lepidolite with muscovite mica, and then white quartz. Lepidolite has natural lithium in it, so it's a good stone for people who deal with anxiety or depression, and it's pretty in pink. So those are our items. Hi, Lisa. Did you see the items? So the first one is Lodolite, which is the garden stone. It's a journey stone. You look inside and you meditate. I don't know where you're looking at from, Lisa. And then blue kyanite, which is in the shape of a grasshopper. And I keep seeing grasshoppers everywhere. See the legs? It's grasshopper. Giant leaps forward. And there's more coming. More new beginnings. And crystal, quartz crystal, white, which amplifies. This is a shaman stone. And then this is lepidolite and muscovite mica. The glitzy is the mica that you see, and lepidolite is a stone that has natural lithium in it, and it's on white quartz as well, so it's amplified. So this is a good stone for people who have anxiety or anxiety or depression. I've got lots of lepidolite around for someone connected to me that deals with anxiety. Chords of gratitude is typing something. Okay, so those are our 3 items. I'm eating a popsicle. It's a good popsicle. So it's just fruit. Because I have been religious on my new, it is true. I've never probably been such a clean eater. And I started 2.5 months ago, and I love it. And I haven't had it yet, but I'm going to have my Purium shake. So I will be a Purium distributor if anybody's interested in Purium. I love it. I didn't love it, but I'm taking all kinds of products, and it's starting to show its results, and keeps me full. Tastes good. The way I make it tastes good. It's a green drink, natural green drinks. Chords. The weather is changing this year, meant to try and enslave humanity, but the Creator isn't going to allow it. Prayers for protection for our soul family. Yeah, it's very hot. We haven't had any monsoon season, which is bizarre. But there's no cicadas. And not one cicada has shown up. It's very bizarre. All right, here we go. Calling on the Father God and the Mother Goddess. Calling on all of our archangels, angels, and ascended masters. Calling in the dragon energy. It's Lion's Gate. I call it Dragon's Gate. Calling in the unicorns. Whoa. Now, what do the unicorns have to say? I have to get the unicorn deck. Can you remind me? Please remind me. The unicorns have something to say. They interrupted us. The unicorns. So there's something very important in the unicorn deck. All right. Calling in all the fae, the fairies, the elementals, the ancestors of the sacred land of Sedona. Clear our energy. Lift our vibe to the highest frequency. We welcome you in. Call in Master Jesus, Archangel Michael for protection, Archangel Raphael for healing, Archangel Ariel for finances and caring for animals, Archangel Jophiel for fairness and judgment. There's so many. I'm just thinking of these ones right now. If anyone rings a bell for you, they may come up in the reading. Calling in Archangel Zadkiel for review, Archangel Jeremiel for review, Metatron, I love you so. Calling on Saw Dolphin so I can listen to the music and hear what messages need to be delivered. And so it is. Aho. Ashe. Namaste. Amen. All right, I'm going to have to jump. I'm going to have to get the unicorn deck. That was way too obvious. It must be a collective message because, oops, I can't let Phoebe out because I'll never catch her. Henry the Hague is out here somewhere. He's such a stinky. Yeah. He ran away when I tried to get him. I told him it was too hot. Okay. This is a collective message. Thank you, Cords. What is the message for the collective? What message do you have that will help the most amount of people at the same time? Because Spirit has a way of doing that. They have a way of gathering people together at the same time. People going through the same kind of issues, challenges, blessings to come. There's a lot of wind coming today. Yay! We're going somewhere special today. We're going to the river, to another spot that I haven't taken my friend Lisa to yet. It's a magical spot. And there's going to be music. Oh, yes. What is the message? So that's after this. Taking my pups, too, to go to the swims. Correct for neutrality. Woo. Is that the one? The answer is definitely yes. So if you're looking for a yes or no question, it's a strong yes. Wow. So this is very important for someone because someone's been asking the question, should I ... And Spirit says, yes, you should. The answer is a strong yes. Is there anything else specifically? I might get that clarity when we're at the water. This one's at the water. It looks like where we're going. I don't want to say the name because we have all these secret spots, the locals, and then people find the names and they take over and they leave messes behind. So I don't want to say the name of where we're going. But yes, what you're thinking about or asking about will definitely happen. So keep your thoughts positive. Pay attention to your intuition, your thoughts and feelings. See how, oh, Lisa, last night I took a couple pictures at the Polish ambassador of Lisa. And in both pictures, there was a light that sparked on the edge. See that right there? So this is a special message for you, Lisa. So take positive action when you get the nudge to do so. Set aside any worry, any doubt. This is clearly Spirit is saying that what you're asking about is going to happen in probably be better ways than you imagine. Oh my goddess, this is amazing. All right, I'm going to keep this here just in case. And we're going to start. Oh my goddess, I needed that. Okay. What are we starting with? I've got a bunch of decks today. So we're going to start with the Lodolite. Actually, what is my choice? What is the most important crystal for me? I am a shaman, so it should be the blue kyanite. I work with the animal messengers. I'm a shaman chosen by God. I don't need a Native American tribe to tell me, the priest, or what is he? The high chief? Because the highest has chosen me and asked me to do this work. So just for anyone else who wants to have something to say about that, because I've had people bring that up. Really? So they chose the Lodolite. For me, that's interesting. The Dreamer's Stone, the Journey Stone, the Garden Stone. Will make sense, right? The Garden Stone. Here we go. For those who chose the Lodolite, make it. So what seems like an injustice is actually a justice. It's actually a blessing in disguise. So something feels unfair. I got a really bizarre message this morning from Spirit, and I was like, really? I can't imagine how this would happen. But it was about illegal activity and a will and the distribution of funds, and that somebody in the spirit world is making sure that this is turned around. And that happened to me. So I'm just like, wow, that's a very, like literally there's legalities taking place. So someone may be having that happen. And Spirit allows a certain amount of time. Apparently the people thought that it would be easier if they just allowed us to happen this way. And there was lies involved, friends, family, loved ones that covered up. And it's so bizarre because I know I'm my mother's daughter. I know that I'm my father's daughter. But one of the messages was, you may find out that you are not your family. Like, you are not, that's not your family. Like you were adopted, or I don't know, there's something weird going on. But whatever this is, I'm saying all these things because it may apply to somebody else, because I heard that really loud and clear. And everybody knew. See, the thing is, here's the deal. In my family, my uncle took on my cousin. His ex-wife married this loser, and she got pregnant, and they were going to give the baby up for adoption. But my cousin Garth already was in love with this baby that was coming. I see. Can you see the fairy lights behind me? They're from Ingrid's crystals, but they're dancing around, and I do see fairy lights, so I kind of had to look for a second to make sure. Do you see it? See them right there, but on this side? Anyway, so she told my Uncle Len that she was going to give the baby up, and he said, no, I'll take the baby. So he took my cousin and raised him as his own, and no one was to tell him. It was something that was a big secret. Everyone in the family knew, but him, to this day, he does not know. And I thought it was so wrong. And I told my grandma, I said, I don't think that's right. One day if he finds out, he's going to be crushed. And actually it would help him, because my uncle was kind of rough on him, he thought he didn't like him. And the fact of the matter was, dude, he took you and he saved you and raised you as his own. But that was what they showed me. That's what was so weird, because it wasn't me. And it could be someone, maybe he's going to find out. Maybe that's what they're showing. But it could apply to other people. Exactly your situation, going through this right now. Oh my God. Don't forget to like the live stream. If you would like the live stream right now, I'd really appreciate you guys. Click and subscribe and share. There's been a lot of people watching the videos lately, which is making me happy. I need to see thousands of people. This needs to be worldwide. I mean, it is, but it needs to spread. So that is your situation. That is bizarre. So that's what they showed me, that you're going to find out. Everybody covered it up, and there was money that was supposed to be distributed, and you didn't get it. Well, my money was stolen from my brother. So it was my cousin that was adopted in, and my money that was taken. But it's very weird. There's justice that's about to take place. So Spirit allows certain things to happen for a certain amount of time, right? They allow this because we don't know why. We don't know why. I mean, it's been our whole lifetimes. And it's bizarre. It's really bizarre. I mean, you look at my two cousins, one's 6'3", black hair, blue eyes, and slim. And the other one is chunky, blonde and short, and heavy, and they couldn't be more different. But anyway, Spirit says this will happen. This justice will happen. Whatever you felt was unfair. Now, there may be a situation in your life that has been unfair. I chose this. I think so. Yes, absolutely. 100%. And there's more than one thing. And they have been unfair. And I've asked for justice. And the thing is, when you ask for justice, expect justice to be served with you as well. So make sure that you're standing in your integrity and you're coming from your integrity. But Spirit says right now, maybe you can't see how this is fair. How is this fair? It wasn't for me. 17, how long ago my mom died? 13 years ago, 14 years ago. And my home was taken. My money was taken. My everything was, no, it wasn't fair. How is that fair? But Spirit's like, you can't see the blessing in this, or you can't see the justice that's about to happen. But let go of the resentment, because Spirit understands it. They've got it in control. Okay. They know what they're doing. My father that raised me left me a letter explaining to me who my real parents were, and the money that they left me, my family stole it from me, and 3 months after he passed, and they burned the letter I was supposed to get. How did you find out about the letter? Did Spirit show it to you? Because as I told you before, my stepfather that raised me, I mean, he was my dad. I didn't really have a relationship with my birth father, and he disowned me because of his religious beliefs. And he said, you will not receive your inheritance. And my father and mother said, oh, yes, she will. Oh, yes, she will. Hi, Julie. So just got back from your parents. 3 items to choose from. We're on the first one. It's Lodolite, the journey stone, the dreamer stone, blue kyanite, which is a grasshopper, with quartz crystal to amplify it. It's the shaman stone, kyanite. Then there's Lodolite. No, sorry, muscovite, mica, and lepidolite, which is a crystal, and quartz crystal, which is a stone that has natural lithium. So we're on the first one, which is Lodolite. We're talking about justice taking place, something that has been unfair, and we're telling the story. Oh my God, is that a long story? Maybe I'll have to go back and listen to it. It's too long. I've got to go to the river. So I'm very sorry, Cords. My father told me about it, and my brother said he had it. What? He had it. Doesn't say the rest of your F. Sorry, what did I do? I just lost all my comments. I'm not very good at computer things. Getting better. He burned it. My father told me about it, and my brother said he had burned it. How bizarre. I'm hearing that song. How bizarre. I'm thinking something in my own head. I can't speak of it. I'm going to let that go. That's a lot. I'm sorry for me and for you, but our parents in spirit will. And my mother has shown up. She showed up this morning in spirit. That was another thing. There's a family loved one and my little sister, and they're not okay with what's going on, and they're going to make sure that justice prevails. So I find it pretty freaking incredible that we got the justice card on my card, right? That's pretty amazing. Okay, so now we're going to go on to the blue kyanite, which is the shaman stone, maybe the grasshopper, about to take a bunch of giant leaps forward, a bunch, because there's one opportunity here and there's one more coming here, and this one's ready to go, right? And the blue kyanite, look up the meaning. Maybe I'll put up the spiritual meaning of blue kyanite unless somebody else wants to. It's Kyanite. And then the amplified emphasis on the back and front. Like this freaking, when I look at this grasshopper, he's being propelled from the back with the quartz crystal giving him a shove and propelled forward. And right as we were talking about it at the beginning, a butterfly flew. So that's full transformation. I think my former manager might have intervened. They had my DNA tested and think they found relatives. Wow. You know what? I don't really care about relatives. I really don't, because I know who my relatives are and they aren't great. So I don't really care about. I love my cousin Garth. He's amazing. He's a spiritual. He's amazing. He and I have been given the same downloads without knowing, and coming together and telling each other. And it's like, are you kidding me? Like, we got the same downloads. He was my Huckleberry Finn. He was the 6'3", black hair, blue eyes that I was in love with as a little girl if he wasn't my cousin. And I said, please bring me my own Huckleberry Finn. And that's what my spiritual twin looks like. So it's kind of interesting. All right. Blue kyanite. What is the deck? What is the deck? What is the deck? What is the deck? This deck. All right. We haven't worked. This is Angels, Gods, and Goddesses by Tony Carmine Salerno for those who chose. The amplified blue kyanite. And I love natural stones. I don't like polished, I mean, obviously my rings are polished, but I like natural stones. I won't wear a man-made stone. They're definitely the real deal. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the blue kyanite. Wow. So, Goddess of the Unknown. So, a new chapter of your life is around the corner. Remove the fear and embrace the unknown. Look, you don't know what's coming. Oh, what color are your eyes, babe? Are they blue? They kind of look turquoise. They could be blue or green. Dark skin. Hiding themselves. Maybe you feel like you have to hide yourself. Is there something that you need to? I love the rough crystal fields. Yes, absolutely. Off to work. Hope everyone has a fantastic day. From Breezer. Have a beautiful day, Breezer. Judy, I love your message there. Spot on. Awesome. Well, I trust. I'm definitely connected to the divine, and I trust what they show me. So it's good that it shows. So I'm thinking about in Sedona, it's called dark skies. We don't have, we're not allowed to have lights on. We're not to have lights on. And neighbors that do have lights on are idiots, because it's supposed to be a dark skies town. Because when you look up, the sky is inky black and the stars are like diamonds. And so you see the stars better when it's dark, right? And so this is about going into the darkness where you will recognize the gifts that are about to come. Look at the colors of the stars. They're rainbows. So a promise of good things to come after a difficult time. So if you're worried about what's coming in the future, release that. You're fine. You're going into the unknown, but Spirit's saying you're going to be fine. You can't see the end, but Spirit's asking you to trust, because what's happened, and I know a lot of us are feeling it right now, a major chapter of our life has ended. And my best friend just popped on. Why do you not listen to my readings? She's on Instagram sending me a message because she has 6 kids. So a major chapter has come to a close and something new is coming, and it's exciting. Spirit says it's exciting. And right now in the darkness, right, it's like, it feels like there's always, I talk about that, there's always that in between time, right, where you come out of one thing and then you have to kind of just like catch your breath. It's like sleep now, because very soon you're going to wake up to your new path. Sleep now in your night, in your darkness. Then the seeds start to come through, but the seeds are already working, aren't they? In the darkness, under the soil, they're already growing. So soon Spirit says we're going to see this brightness come through. Correct for neutrality on all levels. No, I think I'd leave this up here. For those who chose the Lepidolite, can you see with the light shining on it? Let's see. I can always, I want you to see the sparkle. I'm glad we're in the shade, but there. Can you see the sparkle? It literally, it's the most beautiful crystal. I choose this one too. I'm very drawn to Lepidolite. Deck. I guess we'll use the Oracle of the Unicorn since they made themselves known right away. For those who chose... Okay, Spirit. Oh, so all the cards fell on the ground. I'm going to show you. Hold on. And they came like this. Hold on. You're going to have to trust me. That's how they fell. So that's our card. Abundance. Yay! Yay! What did I say? A rainbow after a difficult time. And even the wings are a rainbow. So whatever has been challenging is definitely coming to an end here. Spirit says the supply is unlimited because it comes from the divine. All right? Blessings are coming to you. The unicorn. So this is just double emphasis, you guys, because of how the unicorn remember how Spirit stopped us on the unicorn. So this is double emphasis. If you're not believing this, or if you've had a really difficult time, this is letting you know that the rainbow unicorn is coming your way. Coming your way to deliver wonderful things. Blessings of abundance. Now, abundance doesn't always have to be money, although it can be. It can be justice. It can be love. It can be new connections. It can be job. It can be a new home. It can be a new friend. Oh, I have to tell you guys. Maybe I'll do that when I'm... Remind me. I went on a dating app. I have to tell you something about it, though. So remind me if you want to hear about that. It's kind of funny. I went on and I went right off. So Spirit's basically saying the abundance is endless. It's a mindset. It's when we are in a place of fear. I chose this one, Ingrid, although I always get messages from everything. Yay, right? She just got the new job. So the resources are here already in an energetic form is what they're saying. So it's like, just like love is here. Love is all around me in an energetic form. Who do I choose? Who is deserving of me, right? Who's deserving of the one who's done so much work? Obviously, someone else who's done so much work, right? Because you draw towards you what you are. So what you've done is brought this towards you. You have manifested this. Am I screaming again? I feel like I'm talking loudly. So Spirit says, we want you to dare to believe, because maybe you don't want to believe. Maybe you're a little mistrusting. Maybe you're just like, yeah, right. I've been hearing this for a while and I haven't heard it. I haven't seen it. I've said that. I've said that about love. But I recognized afterwards that I had to drop off the negative that was draining all of my resources to love before the love could come in. So now that I did that, I knew that there was what? A downtime. That now you must rest, right? Now, but the seeds are still growing underneath. So it's the same story. So they're basically asking you to rip the illusion away from your mind that you have a scarcity mindset going. I was raised with a poverty mindset. It probably came in from a past life, but it had a lot to do with my Jehovah's Witness upbringing, which is bizarre because my father is a gazillionaire, my stepdad. And he didn't have a scarcity mindset, but I was raised that way. My grandmother was communist, and she had nothing really. She believed in giving everything away, and I always said I wanted to be just like my grandmother, so I had to revise that, right? So when you're in alignment, now I'm going to make sure that you understand this, because I watched this like movie the other night on Netflix. And I guess it was a Harlequin movie. I don't know. It didn't say that, but it had religion in it, and it was spiritually based, and it was Jennifer Garner and this guy from, I really like the guy. I don't know where he's from, and it was about faith, and their daughter got sick, and they were in church, and they were a very devout family, and very much believed in God. And he was a wonderful man. He was a veterinarian and took in all these animals, and they were just wonderful people. And she came down with this rare illness, and they couldn't fix it. And that day in church, the preacher said, if things aren't going your way, you might ask yourself, what am I doing to bring this to me? And you got to be really careful with that, because it was very judgmental the way he said it. He was saying that, perhaps if you're sick, it's on you. And anyway, so one of the people in the audience came up and said, how's she doing? And she's not doing well, and she's getting sicker and sicker. And they said, well, maybe you need to examine how you have sinned. How have you sinned? How has she sinned? And the woman's just like, she left the church. She's like, fuck you, I'm out. Right? Done. And she said to her husband, I don't have faith in anything right now, because what she believed in was this church. So the message is, in a way, yes, we draw to us what is in our life for lessons or blessings. But there are things that we can do to change that, to alter that. And sometimes shit just happens, right? Sometimes it just does. Sometimes it's just one of those challenges that come in our life that we have to deal with. My friend right now is in the final stages of 4th stage pancreatic cancer, and he's a good guy. He made a lot of mistakes in his life, went through a lot, did a lot of drugs, but ended up being the most amazing guy in the world, giving, loving, caring. Did he deserve that? No, he didn't. It's just shit that happened on his path. He came here to be Jennifer Garner. Yeah, she's awesome. He came here to have that be his challenge. Now, maybe I came here to have my entire family disown me, and my little sister die at 15, and my mother be taken, and my home be taken, and all my money. Why did all that happen to me? Right? And I'm going to get on my soapbox a little bit, because I live in Sedona, and you hear about how the Native Americans believe that, they deserve this, or the Jews believe that they're chosen people. Well, I'm a direct descendant of royalty on both lines. You don't talk to me about saying, I don't say, where's my money? Where's my crown? Right? Goddess puts my crown on, and I make sure it stays there. So this abundance that comes in can come in the way of many different things, but you need to ask yourself, possibly, what am I doing to block my abundance? Am I not believing that it's possible? Am I thinking it's outrageous? There's no way that this could possibly happen. How could that happen? After like me and cords, right? After all this time, after so many years, how could that be overturned? My brother lost all the money. It's all gone. House is gone too. Everything's gone. So how could a court overturning that? And now, and how could that happen? I don't know. But spirit brings miracles about, right? So release the fact that, yes, anything can happen, because anything and everything is possible. So the universe is expanding and creating something magical. Look at the colors on this card. There's not too much for us to ask of the universe. I've always said, there are those that believe that the world owes them a living, and they take and they take and they take, and they don't give back, and they continue to ask. And then there's the ones who give, and they feel like, well, I said I would be so, got very emotional. I would be so grateful to own this home. I would be so grateful. It doesn't even hold a candle to the homes that I've owned and the home that was stolen from me. But I love this home. It's magical. It's got a magical garden. And Spirit said, you're moving. I don't know why they say that. I don't know what that means. Maybe someone's moving in. But the message is, I said to them, I don't want to leave here. I don't want to leave. My animals are safe. And they said, you will if it's better. But you never ask for more. And my mom has said that to me in Spirit. Why do you ask for so little? Why don't you ask for more? Because there's no risk that you're going to ask for too much, because you never ask for enough. So this might be your message that Spirit is saying. And when you stop worrying and get into the alignment of understanding that Spirit knows what we need, my friend's being helped. You should see his attitude and the way he speaks. He shares everything online. And he's like, I'm not complaining. You don't sit here and say, I'm not going to blame God, and I'm not going to say this isn't fair. He says, there's a plan. And he goes, maybe this was my plan. My little sister died at 15 and a half. She came to this planet to live that life and to set my family up for how now will you deal with a little girl being taken from you? Well, it blew my parents' marriage apart, blew them apart. It ended my family. And there was a lot of bitterness and anger. And my mother was so angry and couldn't release the guilt, and it ate her up inside, and she died young of cancer. All of that was, how are you going to handle it? How are you going to handle it? Are you going to go through life with your head down and frustrated and angry and depressed and worried and fearful? Or are you going to grab the sweetness? Because just like we said the other day, list all the things about yourself that you love, because you're going to find a lot of things that you love instead of focusing on what you don't love. I'm going to the river today with my girlfriend, Lisa, who's adorable and 20 years younger than me, with a bunch of young people and guys. And I'm going in my bathing suit and shorts. And oh my God, right? But it's like, you know what? The guys are super skinny. They look like spaghetti. They got noodle arms. But they're adorable. They're not sitting there saying, hey, I'm not ripped. They're tall and lean and musicians and fun and funny, but they're not ripping themselves apart. So again, it's a mindset about what we're talking about here, about our expectations, about maybe that's abundance for me. Think about that. We got invited to this Creek musical event and picnic, and I could have passed on that. I don't want to show up because there's going to be guys there. I don't want to show up because, I don't look like all these other women that are 20 years younger than me. That's abundance. That's a gift. That's being brought up. That's a picnic. Now, don't think that it's just a small thing, but the small things are the big things. Pay attention to the abundance that comes to you in little ways. And once we start being grateful for that abundance that we see, more come. More and more will come. It just works that way. Feel the positive, feel the joy, feel the expectation of blessings coming to you. Something wonderful coming. Lily Montoya, deep message. Thank you for sharing. So welcome. So what do we need to do? We need to raise our thoughts. This was a long message, but it was obviously very important because the unicorns definitely highlighted it, didn't they? How can you think about all the things that you're grateful for? I'm grateful for the wind right now because it's been really hot in Sedona. I'm grateful for my friends because I as I said, I stepped away from a 5-year friendship and it broke my heart. Literally, it's still struggling. I struggle with it still. But they one negative connection went out, and my friend Lisa came in, and she's a blessing in my life. And through her, I'm connecting with other people. Anika Lodi, hi, can you do my reading also? I am going to ask you guys all at the end. I got to get up yet again. It's probably so my body can get air moving through it. I got to go get the charms and the runes. And then we'll do your readings, okay? Take a drink. Grab a snack. Oh, hello. You want to come up say hi to everyone? Come up, say hi to everyone. I'm coming. You guys are ridiculous. Oh, you're ridiculous. I love you both. Oh. Are you ridiculous? Hi. Hi, my children. Oh, my children. Oh, my children. I love my children. Yeah. Are you my babies? Hi. Are you going to give kiss? Don't knock over my things. Hi. Oh, just kiss with a raven. Oh, kiss with a raven. Oh, she's so beautiful. Oh, she's a bit of a klutz. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Go find Henry the Hig. Go find him. Love from India. How amazing. Oh, I love you too. All right, here we go. I guess we're going. I know. Let's do runes. We always do runes first. The magical ancient runes. These are made of bone. I like to say that they were from an animal that lived a very full, incredible life, and I honor them. They're sacred to me. So let's do it like this. First of all, we've climbed some mountains. I live in the valley of the mountains. I've got mountains all around me. Mountains I love. I was born on a mountain. B, beginning, new beginnings, if you want to look at it that way. Because on you guys, it's this way, and on you guys, it's this way. Could be a road bump, right? Don't let the bumps in the road deter your progress or hinder your progress. Move forward. Bounty. Think of beautiful, badass. Bravo. What are all the B's that stand out? All right, let's find out. This is the Book of Runes by Ralph H. Bloom. The Book of Runes. So, and what's so cool about it is on the front cover, right there, and on the back, it shows them. It tells you what they are and where to find them. Super cool. Growth. Yes. Bounty. 123. Growth. All right. What is our message from the runes? The sacred runes. Another of the sacred runes, Berkana, represents a form of fertility that fosters growth both symbolically and actually. Cat hair. The growth may occur in affairs of the world, family matters, or the relationship of self with the divine. A rune that leads to blossoming and ripening, Berkana is concerned with the flow of beings into their new forms. So what did Spirit say? We're ending one part of our life and moving into a new, right? One cycle has ended, a new one has begun. I got from Spirit, there are relationships that are ending, relationships ending, and then new ones beginning immediately, which is what happened with my friend Lisa and I. Am I crazy? So what is called for here, right now, Spirit says, it's action is gentle, penetrating, and pervasive. So slow, steady, gentle. So with the change that comes in, we ask that it comes in smoothly, gently, lovingly. Ingrid, I'm on the road to work now. I'll listen as I drive. Much love to us all and wish you everything from Ingrid. So everyone, love back to Ingrid and love back to Breezer. What is called for here is to consider your issue with care and awareness. First, disperse the resistance, right? That's what we said. Let go of the scarcity mindset, then accomplish the work. For this to happen, you must be clear and controlled and your motives correct. Any dark corners should be cleansed. This must be carried out diligently and sometimes with expert help. So our friend has this place, where we go and listen to music and have different events like the Polish ambassador last night. And he has a hard time. And I feel the dark energy in there. And what can be done is a clearing, a saging, a clearing, a cleansing of calling in of the divine. Like when we call in all the divine and the highest of the white. I also called in all of the starseed. I'm a Lyran starseed. A red dragonfly just flew by. Very, very prevalent. I haven't seen one in a long time. Red is a passed over dead loved one. Remember, they said they're taking care of things from the other side. So beautiful. You're so beautiful. Thank you so much. All the tails are wagging. Yes. Great rune. Yes. Passed over dead loved ones stepping in to say hello. Where was I? So cleansing, clearing, saging. I called in any of the highest white light. Any of the aliens that want to step in, you are welcome in my house because I am one of you. I am a Lyran starseed. So are we focused? Are we focused? Spirit says, through steadfastness and the right attitude, the blossoming can occur. That's it. So that's what we said. We got to keep a positive mindset, right? So that goes along with what we were saying. I'm going to ask at the end of the reading, I'm going to ask who want. I'm going to tell you right now, I can take 10 people and that's it. So once we pass 10, that's it. And when I ask, everybody start putting your names down. You know what? I just looked at right now. I look like my high school picture. My hair was just like this. How interesting. I look like that again. Hold on. I got to stop. My lips are dried out from talking so much. Cords, because since you're so on it, or Lisa, or Breezer, if you're no Breezer's driving, can somebody look up the meaning of I know that it is. I know that the red dragonfly is passed over dead loved ones, but it might be something else. Lori Hamilton. I've seen quite a few baby dragonflies. One even came into the condo while I was on vacay. Have you seen what the baby dragonflies look like before they're born? They look like little sacred beetles of protection. I'm glowing? Yay! Interesting, because I'm under a green umbrella. I look better under the red umbrella. Will you pull a card for my friend Cindy instead of my... I can do at Cindy. Correct brutality. Ah, love is in the air. Love is in the air. Two hearts connected to one another. I love it. I'm leaving it like that. Friends, family, lovers. An unbreakable bond. And that's the one that came up when the red dragonfly. So a passed over loved one, even if they're not in your physical presence, the love is still there, indelible. How interesting. A brontosaurus. Brontosaurus, they say they brought us the oil. What this makes me think about is my son. Because when he was a little boy, he played with all these animals, AA and safari animals, and he had all the dinosaurs. And I think of Littlefoot, and what is that? Somewhere in what is that? What is it called? The little Disney. I don't know if it's Disney, but the little movie. Red dragonfly stands for spontaneity, wisdom, transformation, and the qualities of mysticism. Thank you. Littlefoot. What is it? Littlefoot, the movie, the cartoon. A red dragonfly symbolizes transformation, resilience, spiritual awakening. A vibrant color amplifies the dragonfly's traditional symbolization of change, adaptability, new beginnings. Okay, you made me think of something. In my dream the other night, somebody presented me a slab of crystals, but they were roses, and they were red roses. And they said, here, this is your color. And Aries, I guess that's our color, is red. And I didn't know that, actually, because it's not my color. But it is, apparently, fire. But the red dragonfly, and I am a dragon. I'm an Aries dragon. So to me, the message was my mother is the one from in spirit saying, I'm still taking care of this. I understand what happened after I left, and I'm not okay with it, and it will be handled. And I am working with spirit to make sure that you do get your home and your money. Land before time, eelfoot. My daughter Elise used to say, eelfoot, mommy, eelfoot. Could we watch eelfoot? I love that. Oh, wow. Check this out. Music. I love music. I don't want to get undressed for a new person all over again. I took a train to see my mother, looked across the track to see you with another. Okay. My spiritual twin saw me in a bar, an afternoon bar dance where we were playing music and dancing with two guys, and he flipped out, thought I was with them, and I wasn't. They had just come up and introduced themselves. So do not assume things that you don't know. But maybe you need to pay attention to this song. Maybe pay attention to the songs, because I said Sandalphon is going to deliver us messages, right? Sandalphon is Archangel Metatron's twin, and he is the angel of music. Go enjoy the music at the river today. Someone's going to be playing a guitar. I'm excited. All right. One more, and then we're on to you guys. Whale tail. Mermaid tail. Remember the mermaid tail bracelet that I had last week? But I heard whale tail. So whale diving down deep, because this one's in the water, right? All you see is the tail. Talks about following your soul's path. Maybe you need to really dive down deep and really look deeply at something. Maybe you're going to have to dive down deep into a situation that, you know, I don't know. Maybe you just need to get into the water and shake your tail feathers. Tail feathers. I'm a mermaid. Evil eye protection. So if you feel a dark energy that takes a hold, like my friend got hit with a really nasty look last night, and she felt it, and she says, wow, I just got something. So she asked a friend, do I have a barb in me? Do I have some kind of a hook in me? And she said, no, there's nothing there. And then she said, weird. I was given a really nasty look, and she goes, oh, the evil eye. And she checked for the evil eye, and oh, that was on her. So I just look at this and I see peace. Peace be with you. All right, we're on. We're on to you guys. Here we go. I got to take a sip of my popsicle that is now juice. No way. All the way down my face. All the way in my hair. All the way down my skirt. That was great. I just thought about my daughter. My son would never spill anything on himself. My daughter would spill everything on herself. Guess who she takes after? Moi. Well, I'm going to be sticky but cool. Okay. Tina. Chords. Julie. Lisa. Cindy. Oh, where's Cindy? Where's not Cindy? Where's our friend? Chords. Already got you. And Kita? Oh, I can't understand English clearly because I'm Indian, still looking for universal guidance. Ankita, what a beautiful name. Ankita. I got you, girl. Ingrid, of course. Ingrid and Breezer. Lori Hamilton. Hi, Isa. Isa, I'm putting you down. All right, I'm gonna give you guys the names of who has asked, and can you tell me if I've missed anyone, please? Tina, Chords of Gratitude, Julie Zechariah, Lisa Lichny, Cindy Jack, Ankita, Ingrid, Breezer, Lori Hamilton, Isa. I'm just gonna start going. All right. Oh, I'm so sticky, you guys. I'm sticky. Okay. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Tina. What is Tina? Oh, there you go. Oh, nice. Divine magic surrounds your situation at this time. So, Spirit is telling you this. And now, when Spirit tells you something and they say that you can trust this, you can trust this. So, expect miracles at this time. Whatever you consider. Natasha Whiteside, I didn't put you down. Natasha Bride to be. And your Lisa. Whatever it is, expect miracles right now because your situation is surrounded by magical energy. So expect it. I'm going to leave it at that. It's pretty simple. Correct for neutrality on all of them. Tina's daughter, Lisa, correct for neutrality on all levels. Way too many, Spirit. I like this deck. Do you guys... Gina is not here with us today. I wonder where she is. Gina makes me think of Gina. When I went up the West Coast, remember, Laura, you were probably with me then, and Natasha, Ingrid probably. When I went up the coast of California, remember my California quest, and I was sitting on a bridge in, what is that city called? It's a little town by Santa Cruz, Capitola. And I was sitting on this, I walked along with this railroad, and I was on this bridge 250 feet in the air. And I was sitting up there with this deck, and I was so excited. Oh my goddess, makes sense. So this is karma for Lisa. Well, karma for Lisa. Someone from your past reemerges into your life, and this gives you the opportunity to handle things differently than you did in the past. Stand firmly in your power, yet stand also in the light of love. This is the universe giving you a fresh opportunity to clear away any lingering karma that's linked to this situation. It makes sense because we're in Mercury retrograde, which is when this happens. Natasha, this morning I was thinking how magical can be love. What were you thinking? My eyes are so pretty. Thank you so much. All right. Chords of gratitude. 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 That's like 14 cards, so I can't do that. Ooh, but look at that message on the bottom. Best friends stick together, no matter what. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Chords of gratitude. I can't pick it, though. I'm not allowed to pick it. I just peeked. It's okay that you're not like everyone else, Spirit says. So the changes that you're going through are positive. Keep moving forward. And when I see these two pillars, to me, that's justice, the courts of justice. So changes are often a challenge, but Spirit says they are positive. So what you just shared with us today You're going through, you're leaving something behind, and you're going through the hall of justice is where you're going through. I like that. You're going through the hall of justice. I like that. I like that a lot. So they are positive. So is there anything else that, no? All right, that's it. I've got too many people to read. Where's my pen? In my lap. How magical life can be. Life can be as magical as we want it to be. You're welcome, Cords. Julie Zechariah. Going to my deck. This is the Spiritual Cheerleader Oracle. I channeled this deck with Spirit. It took a lifetime to come through. Seriously, because it took me forever. My friend Zoe is the artist. And wow. I'm gonna see if that comes back, because there were more than one. Because that was, who are we reading for? Julie Zechariah. Wow, that was incredible. So that was Kali, the goddess of destruction. And when Kali comes in, we've called her in. And basically her message is, can you dance through the fire to the other side and do what must be done? She brings about endings, dissolving of negative energy, correct neutrality. She works, oh God, she works with Shiva. Oh my God, let's come back here. That was literally half my deck, so too many. Make it easy. There we go. Who do we have? Ariel. I love Ariel. Oh, Ariel, how I love you so. The archangel of animals and nature. Your hand goes to the wild one, knowing he needs your love most. Look how he melts into your loving touch. The baby bunny finds safety and nurturing in the nest of your hair. The cardinal, who sings of nobility and honorable self-importance, to you for guidance comes. The blue jay sings his true song, coming from a pure heart. I don't remember channeling this. This is so interesting. The lamb finds safety in the folds of your skirt. What a beautiful example you are for all of us. Often Spirit has said, if you care for the animals, we will care for you. You are the liaison between the magical, mystical, fairy realm, and will help bridge the gap between humans and such fae. You are also the archangel of finances, recognizing that money is only energy and easily provided by Spirit. Of course. The importance is to care for the animals. The money will come. It's been proven time and time again. We are the guardians of the animals. We do not own them. They come to help us, and it is our duty to help them. That's a big, big yes from Spirit. They come to help us, and it is our duty to help them. You valiantly guard our natural world, protecting the waterways, forests, and oceans, blessing those who understand the importance and assist you in this vital work. Those who abuse the animals and our sacred world will be punished. You are loving, but you are just. It is not you that strikes them down, but their own karmic hand, and we thank you for this. So, going into the forest, make sure you bring a bag so you can carry out the garbage, because sadly, there's going to be garbage there. There always is. And as I say, I've got 11 rescue cats, 2 rescue dogs, and 2 feral cats that I take care of. I also have squirrels that I need to feed. I've got to go get black sunflower seeds. So I say to Spirit, to Archangel Ariel, I talk to her all the time, and I say, make sure that I'm provided for so that these animals are safe and provided for. I don't eat chicken, but my dogs do. I buy and give them, I make them their food. And so I must have the animals fed and cared for. That's exchange for the work that I do for you. Hi. And then there comes my girl, the girl named Bea. Oh, see my girl. Could come here. Could come here. Come up. Don't come take over. I wish you could see her beautiful face. Can you come up here? Can you come up? Can you come up? Can you come up? No, it's too much. She's so beautiful. All right. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Lisa Lichney. Lisa Lichney. Lisa Lichney. Have faith. Your prayers are manifesting. They are. You get it. You got your job. You got your house. You got your love. You got everything's coming. Remain positive and follow the guidance that you receive. This is the Fool card. Look at her. She's taking a leap. She's not looking down to see what's below her. Is there a net? She's just saying, okay, Spirit says jump. So now I'm jumping. Oh, there's a cliff where we're going today. I'm going to jump off of it. Take a leap of faith in regards to something Spirit says. Follow your guidance and it will be fine. Correct neutrality. Oh, Cindy Jack, right? Cindy Jack. Cindy Jack. Mine are squirrels. I love chipmunks, but chipmunks say something wonderful is going to happen today. So, but I haven't seen, my squirrels are skinny because I haven't been feeding them, and I'm feeling really guilty about that. I've got to go get black sunflower seeds. They're used to me feeding them. I took care of their mother, and all of them are her babies. She died. She's the one who fell behind my fence. I don't know what happened to her. If the next door neighbor dog got her, I don't know. My dogs didn't get her, but she had something wrong with her leg. And remember, I had her in my catio for a long time. Took her to the animal rescue, and she was in a coma for 3 days, and then she passed. But these are all her babies. My raccoons are going to get cinnamon bread. I've got a loaf of cinnamon bread. I'm not going to eat them, not be on my body, so they're going to get it. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Oh, for God's sake. All right, 2 for Cindy Jack. Regret. There's nothing sadder than looking back on some part of your life with regret and wondering what you could have done, but you didn't do it. So go for it. Sometimes it's better to try and fail than to not try at all. All is not lost. You still have time to turn this situation around. Let go of fear and apprehension and follow your heart. There are no obstacles in your way. Follow your heart. The path is safe. The way ahead clear. Have faith. So those went together. All right. Ankita, your message. Ankita, welcome. Welcome to our soul family meetup and our weekly reading. Ankita. Ankita. That one? Oh, it came out before, so I guess so. It's okay to be different. You don't need to be like everyone else, Spirit says. Sometimes we want to belong or want to fit in. Remember what I was saying about the people when I go to the river and I was like, oh, I don't have, this. I don't have that. I don't have. Well, focus on what you do have and make that your emphasis. This unicorn is the one that feels different. This unicorn is the one that feels, well, I don't look like that squirrel. I don't look like that badger. I can't dig down and burrow into a hole like that. I can't climb a tree like the squirrel. I don't look like the bunnies. I don't look like that mouse that could get into the tiniest hole. And they're feeling sad and they're talking. They're having like a little meeting like we are, soul family meetup. Here they all are. They're all very different and they're all very unique and wonderful in their own ways, aren't they? But that unicorn that feels so awkward, that unicorn has magic. That unicorn horn is a magical horn. What you can do, how fast you can go. And guess what? You can carry us all out of here if there's a wildfire. You can carry us all. We can grab onto your tail. Some can grab onto your back. And all of us would be safe because of you, because you would be able to run faster than all of us. You could carry more than all of us. So it's telling you that you have a gift. You have many gifts. Don't look at the things that are different about you. Understand that those are the things that make you magical. I love that name, Ankita. It's so beautiful. Isn't it pretty? I'm thinking of Nikita. I think everyone named their husky Nikita after that. Lori no, sorry. That was just a teaser. Ingrid, my goddess. Ingrid, my goddess. Ingrid. Oh, let's do this deck. We haven't had anybody get a message from this deck. Ingrid. I love animals. Julie Zechariah. I love animals too. Sometimes more than people. Correct neutrality on all levels. Cancel, clear, delete that though. Cancel, clear, delete that. It's just easier for me to love animals than it is to love people because animals are nothing but pure goodness. But what if an animal bit you? Well, they're scared. So I guess the same thing for humans, right? What if somebody bit you? They are scared. Dance! I resonate with this one. Kick up your heels. Kick up your cute heels and move your glorious body. Feel the music and let loose. Sweat your prayers and twirl to your intentions. Every cell in your body will rejoice. Exercise is important to your well-being as healthy eating and processing your stress and emotions. You can shake a tail feather alone, with friends, or with a passionate partner. Dance your gorgeous heart out. We danced for hours. My legs are aching. I did not stop. I have never danced so long in my life. Since I left California, I used to dance 5 nights a week. But yeah, fun exercise, man. And we're going to dance at the river. So that's a cool one for Ingrid. Kick up your sexy heels. That was Ingrid, right? Was that Ingrid? Tell me if that was Ingrid, because I'm now underlining. Hey, come here. Come here. Monkey, come here. Hammerhead. I just heard one of my cats scream. Hammerhead, come here. Henry, come on. Henry. Shit, he's on the neighbor's fence. Come on, Henry. Go get him. Go get him. Go get him. Go make a big noise. Go get him. Go get him. Go get him. Whoever's doing that, you go get him. Go get him. You go get him. Okay, there's Henry. Henry, come here. Can you just hold on a second? I need to get him. I need to make sure he's okay. Come here, Henry. Let's go get Henry. Henry, are you okay? Damn, all dirty. It's okay. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. This is Henry Higg. This is the one that had. It's okay. It's okay. You're okay. You're okay. Here you go. You go in. Scared me. Sorry, you guys. Thank you for waiting. I don't know. I heard him cry. He might have gotten squished in the fence trying to get through. Sorry. Was you, Ingrid? Thank you. Maybe I needed to wait. Breezer. I shouldn't put the line through it until I have done the person. Breezer freaked me out, man. He was found frozen to the road at under about 2.5 months old with 2 fractures in his leg. And that was the one the vet wanted to take his leg off. And Michael said, explore your options. That's what Michael said. He said, we're not taking his leg. Use your natural healing abilities. And he's got a little gimpy leg, but he works well with it. So right now, Breezer, it's time to explore your options. The song Magical Mystical is playing right now. You switch up like no, hold on. I don't know if you guys know this song. It's one of my favorites. I kind of like it anyway. I don't mind if it's going to take 1,000 days till you come around to me eventually. If you sit back and relax and enjoy my energy, Magical Mystical. So there's something about this song for you. It's time to look at other possibilities. It's a good time to make a change. Now, I'm noticing the sea turtle right down here at the bottom. The sea turtle is the oldest soul. And this looks like a little Hawaiian baby. Look at the pearls of wisdom in this one's hair. So connecting to the energy of the ocean, connecting to the animals of the ocean, the sea turtle the tortoise has such great wisdom. That is a specific message for you. The fact that it showed up on your card, sea tortoise, totem, look it up. That's your message. But this explore your options is kind of a different message than you might think. Sometimes it's like, yeah, you might, explore your options, like look at other things. But this message says, explore how many different ways spirit can make this happen. It's a good time to explore how many different ways, how many different possibilities are at spirit's disposal. All of them, all of them. Somebody wants to enjoy your company. Once you know what my love's going to feel like, it'll feel like moonbeam magical. I love this song. Magical. Laurie Hamilton. Laurie Hamilton. Laurie Hamilton. Laurie Hamilton. Man, the fan is blowing on me, but it's just hot air. That's a message. That's a message. I don't need a fan, right? Nobody needs a fan. Don't need a follower. You need a friend. And a fan, all they do is blow hot air. That's a message. Aura of love. The union of light and dark, earth and sky, the balancing of anima and animus, the merging of two souls. Is this for Laurie Hamilton? Yes. Acknowledge the feminine and masculine aspects of yourself, both the yin and the yang, to create a perfect balance. So we have the divine masculine and the divine feminine. The masculine energy is forward movement, determination, stick to it, and making the first move. The feminine energy is receptive, right? Allowing yourself to receive. So there needs to be a balance of both. Also looking at the dark and light, because you cannot have dark light without darkness, right? You don't see it. So it's also speaking again about, look how old my deck is. Like, it's so old. My decks are so old. That's funny. They still work. They hold my energy. That's why I don't even know if you can get this deck anymore. Alrighty. So that's your message, Laurie Hamilton. Isa. And then Natasha. Isa, correct for neutrality on all levels. Did I miss anyone, you guys? Correct for neutrality on all levels. Isa, that's too many. Isa is a gong master. She plays 9 gongs at the same time. Oh, it's magical. Gongs just do it for me, man. I went to one of her events, but feeding all these animals, money's kind of tight. So the place that she was playing at, I went because I wanted to support her, but it's a lot. I can't do that. Can't turn it over. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For Isa. Isa, finish what you've started. So you've started something that's really important. Now it's time to complete it. You would know what this is, Spirit says. Like for me, I kept getting this card over and over and over when I hadn't finished my deck. Do you remember me getting this and saying that? I need to finish this deck. Oh my God, I need to finish this deck. I need to finish this deck. You need to just sit down and finish it. So there's something that you just need to sit down and finish it. You're welcome. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Natasha Whiteside, the bride-to-be. Natasha Whiteside. God, it's hot. It's hot out here. Magic, blessings, transformation. A blessing in disguise is coming your way. Keep an open heart and open mind. Oh my goddess. A blessing in disguise. Now, the reason you have to keep an open heart is why? Because if it's in disguise, you don't recognize it right away, right? It's a blessing in disguise. So it could appear as a challenge. It could appear as a loss, but it's actually a blessing in disguise. All right. Guess what? It's my turn. It's my turn. Me. What deck am I going to use? I know what deck I'm going to use because I didn't use it. And it was the last deck I thought of bringing out. And it's called The Animal Tarot Cards by Radley Valentine. I have over 200 decks. So many. It's ridiculous. But it's fun. Like a carpenter loves a tool for a present, right? I like decks, but I don't like tarot. These are tarot oracle. I don't do tarot. I was guided not to do tarot by spirit. Well, that was easy. I keep getting this message. I keep getting this message every single day. So obviously I haven't understood it yet. The High Priestess, which is what I am. There's a snowy owl that has a letter dipped in emotion. So the snowy owl is the silent flyer. There's a message coming in, and it's an emotional letter, and you're not expecting it, Sherry. So right now, Spirit says it could also be, well, look, halls of justice, right? But that's old, past life. That's like the Roman Colosseums. So it could be kind of looking from far away. The blue butterfly. Okay, song accompanying this. It's taking a while. It is taking a while. This guy's coming by snail mail. Obviously, this freaking owl wasn't flying all the time. She said, "Oh, nice to meet you. Maybe we can get up off our feet." So someone's coming. So for my message is to take no action. My message is to take no action. It's to trust in the spiritual gifts coming to me. Nothing is hidden from the divine. So even though something may be hidden from me, this ancient history, this justice that never took place, it was not hidden from the divine. Remember the letter that Chords of Gratitude and I were talking about. No, I'm not to do anything. Oh, the dating app story. Nice to meet you. Okay, that's so funny. Okay, so I go on this dating app, and I've been told to do it by friends for a long time, and I'm like, nope, I don't do that. No, I don't know. I'm not into that. Spirit said they're bringing him to me. And but sometimes you have to do like, so was it Lisa? Was it you, Lisa, that said that you need to, maybe you need to just do, Serenity said it too. My best friend, Serenity, she said, maybe you just need to show the universe you're serious. You're seriously looking. Like, I'm seriously looking. No one has ever taken the place of my spiritual twin, Jake. No one has ever taken his place in my heart. But that doesn't mean someone can't, because I am open, because I am alone, and I've been alone for far too long. And so I thought, you're right. I probably am not going to find anybody on a dating app, but I did meet Troy on a dating app 17 years ago. And because of Troy, I met my soul family. Troy and I, nothing ever happened between us. We were friends, but nothing ever happened with us. But he brought me to Wisconsin, where I met my mama Sherry, Papa Terry, my Uncle Phil, which is his family. So at the very worst, I might meet a friend. So I go on this dating app, and I'm just like, swipe, swipe, swipe. A couple cute guys came up, and I accidentally swiped them, and then they were gone. I couldn't find them again. And you like it to let the app know what, I like this kind of look, or I like this attitude, or no, I'm not into this. No, want that. So I had all these guys writing to me, and it was very overwhelming. It gets very overwhelming because I feel obligated to answer. And then I thought, I don't know them anything. I don't know who they are. And I don't even know if they're real. So there was this one person that I spoke to. He's on my page now. And what did I say to the universe? I need help around here. I need a man. I need a man who has tools. I need a man who knows how to build. I want a man that is not best suited to wearing a skirt. I want a man that is able to do what I can't do, because I can do whatever I've got going by myself just fine. And you need to. So anyway, I looked at this guy, and he looked like my ex-husband, and he's 6'3", owns a construction company, lives in Prescott. And so I started to speak to him. He's very nice. But I just thought, and I told him, I said, I'm not, dating apps are not for me. I said, I'm probably going to shut this thing down because it's overwhelming. And I don't believe that you're going to find like they're telling me, write about yourself, right? So the letter, write a letter, write about yourself. So I wrote about myself, and the app kept deleting it. And so it said, ask ChatGPT to help you. And I don't believe in AI. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And so I thought, fine. So I had this whole paragraph of who I was and what I was about. They came back with one sentence, and it was fluffy and light and ridiculous. And I just thought, no. So I finally was able to write just a little bit, but I said, look, I'm not looking for a sugar daddy. I take care of myself. I've owned many homes, my own. I'm and then I tried to, I said, I'm an animal rescuer. I love to travel. But I would need a cat sitter, and I would probably take my dogs with me. And that's all it would let me say. It wouldn't let me say anything else. So I thought they probably were, and I thought, who cares what they thought? It doesn't even matter, because I could have been lying. So I said to this person, I'm going off the app. I sent him a letter, and he asked me what kind of music I like to listen to. And it was really late, and I was tired. And I just said, here, this is my Facebook. You can go see our river adventures he was talking about. You can check me out. So I added him as a friend, and he's just a nice person. And maybe that's all it will be. And I told him, I said, Spirit has already told me that the person that is coming into my life for me is already someone that I know and have already dealt with. So it wouldn't be him, right? That's what Spirit has shown me. So my point of saying it, I don't know, maybe it's to light a fire under someone's ass. I have no idea. But the fact of the matter is I was looking, I put myself out there, right? And this person is a lover of nature. He was hiking in Flag yesterday, posts like I do, shares. He's like definitely a spiritual cheerleader. Very nice person, and from the Midwest, where men have manners, So I just thought it was funny, because so many have said to me, why don't you just go on a dating app? Why are you single? A lot of people think I'm gay because I'm never with a man. No, I just got really high standards. And I expect the most because I deliver the most. Oh my God, my earrings. Maybe it has to do with this guy flying in, right? This guy flying in from somewhere. I don't know. But nothing is hidden from spirit. So something about this letter, this very emotional letter, and something about justice, ancient history, and the new moon, and the blue butterfly. I know who this all appears to be showing me, but maybe I'm wrong. I'll let spirit figure it out. But that's my message for me. So I'm expecting a letter. I'm expecting communication. Wind chimes are calm today because we're on this side. I only have a couple little ones over here. The other side has all the high-pitched wind chimes, and it takes a big wind to knock the heavy wind chimes. All right, you guys, it's 2:22. 2:22. Everything is happening exactly as it is meant to happen with divine blessings for everyone involved. Let go and have faith. And we'll leave it at that. So thank you for joining, and we will please click the like button. Please share this video and click the subscribe button, even if you have subscribed. Unsubscribe and subscribe again because YouTube keeps knocking people off. Not sure why. I appreciate you all being here and sharing within our energy. And I send you lots of love and hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. I'm going to wrap it up unless anybody has anything to say. I think we're all good. All right. I'll take care. Love you.